Hello and good morning, family. Happy Friday. It is June 21st. I hope you guys are well today. Maybe feeling a little TGIF. Maybe you're ready for the round table. Uh, Maybe you're just here to listen to the oracles. All right? With that being said, let's get started. Your work, your light oracle today is awakening. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. I think we had integration the other day on shamanic. All right. They put them together. No matter what day it is, manages to put them together. You're going through a period of awakening. Things are changing within you and at many levels. You're starting to remember ancient truths and discovering more and more about who you are and why you incarnated. You may find that you are experiencing past life flashbacks, seeing the invisible thread that is woven through all your life, or even feeling Kundalini Shakti rise through your body from the base of your spine. The most important thing for you for this time is not to overthink it and to stay grounded. Share your experiences with like soul people while you consciously integrate them. Journal and pay attention to your dreams. We talked about that on the dream show, that you can remember past lives. It is possible and they are coming. You're remembering and your soul gifts are emerging. During this time of transition and awakening, you may be called to devote yourself to being of service. There are ideas, truths, concepts, books, and creations waiting to be birthed into this world. Stay open to receiving them. Pulling this card may be a sign that you're here to birth one of these creations into the world. Or perhaps you're being called to make a shift in your life in order to be of service. Don't think too much about it. Instead, repeat the following work your light activation. And that is just surrendering to your awakening. Tell yourself, I'm here. I'm allowing that energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. If you ask your divine creator, you ask God to allow yourself to be a conduit and a vessel for his work of light, he will do it. Give him permission. All right? The humanitarian I've been doing recently is just serving and giving my time. You know, money is not always necessary. It can help, but just your time and putting a smile on somebody's face means the world. Maybe you sign and send a card to somebody, or write in your journal. Start your book that you've been wanting to write. Think of all the things that you could do. Paint a pretty picture. All right? All right. Moving on to Gaia Oracle. We have number 6, and it's called The Search. We're searching. Feeling lost, confused, and lonely. All right. So it looks like we're searching for something. The days of our lives. Oh, gosh. Okay. Like the sands through the hourglass, so were the days of our lives. That's not really what it says. It just says the days of our lives are forever changing, just like the 4 seasons of nature. Spring follows summer, then autumn and winter, and then the cycle starts once again. At present, you are symbolically experiencing a winter season. Tell that to the thermometer. Life seems dreary, and it feels as if everything has come to a halt. You may be feeling a sense of loneliness and confusion, and it feels like you've lost your way. Searching for answers that do not appear to come, wanting to know why, and yearning for new inspirations. When will your passion and excitement for life return? The answer to your question is soon. Without a doubt, spring always follows winter. Look at the lady on this card. Notice how she looks out to the horizon, searching and yearning, unaware that the first rays of sunlight are just beginning to glow from behind her. Very soon now the light will shine upon you and a new cycle will begin. full of new ideas, new inspirations, perhaps even a new love of some kind. Yeah. Ask and you shall receive. Don't turn your back to the light, because eventually it will get your attention and you'll want to look at it. Okay? All right, so if you're down in the dumps and you feel lonely and lost right now and not quite sure where you're going or may feel stagnant, we're going to be hopeful and use our faith to move on. The light is in the horizon. Go towards it. Go towards the light. Okay. Let's see what we have with shamanic healing today. Number 2. Oh, here we go. New beginnings. Ta-da! You know how I feel about that term. It is new beginnings. It's water, emotion, energy of all life affirming and life giving. Patience is the key. And how many of us kind of run low on that? Once the deluge of emotion passes, you will see that left in its wake is a wondrous new day, a rainbow of possibilities. Do not get attached to the emotions that surround the situation. This will only attach your identification with the emotion itself, like being lonely and sad. We don't stay attached to that. All right? You're giving it more power and hindering the release so that the door to your new beginning will not open. Sit in the emotion, cry, journal, talk it out with a friend, and then let it go. Perform a ritual if you're called to, and we like to do those things by doing a blessing, write it down on paper, and then give it to God and burn it. It's very simple. Release it. Okay? Place your feelings on a bit of paper and let it go, whether through the water or fire. Both excellent transmuting elements. I just said that, but it's actually in the card. That's what happens when Jen doesn't read ahead. Be thankful for the experience of the situation and proclaim, okay, Joe Biden, and proclaim to Creator that you are ready for the newness that is about to come into your life. Close the old door so the new one can open, okay? And if you're feeling a draft, make sure you close the window too. That's how new beginnings happen. Get rid of the old, all right? Okay, let's see. Sacred Traveler today. He's traveling. He's traveling in a boat. It's a great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. Well, that's what we're doing through all this. New beginnings. Where are we going on our great adventure? Apparently we're taking a Viking sailboat. At the end of your life, you're more likely to regret the things that you didn't do than the things that you did do. Take risks. Not every risk enables success, but if you don't try, you'll never know what remarkable experiences were available to you. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll discover new talents and abilities. Playing safe in the long run is no safer than venturing forth with glee. It says, to quote Helen Keller, life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Wow. So basically you're going to kind of let the wind fill your sails and see where it takes you. Do you remember the card? It says, leap. And I said, don't start taking up base jumping. But, yeah, you do. You kind of have to step out of your comfort zone. Jen didn't tell you to get up today and swim with sharks or anything, something crazy. You know, just think outside the box. Try something new. There's nothing wrong with that. All right? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. What was your question today? Because here's your answer. Listen to your intuition. Yeah. That's a work in progress. All right? Learning to trust it. Learning to know the sound of it. We have to trust our discernment, our intuition, our gut. Okay? All right. So this card says your intuition is completely reliable and accurate at this time. Listen to your own inner guidance and you can't go wrong. You can be certain that the messages you're receiving from your angels are real and trustworthy. Have faith in your feelings about the circumstances you're experiencing. Your insights into other people and their true feelings or motives are perfectly accurate. There's no need to question what you know is true. And I know, I tell you all the time, people that use divination tools or have skills, you can get a confirmation, but I want you to learn to trust. When you get a confirmation the answer is yes, you were correct, next time, maybe take a break and don't ask the next question. Go with your gut and see what happens. That's how you build it. That's how you make it stronger. Okay? No doubt. We have to stop having doubt. All right? So we're learning to use our intuition, and that'll tie into your tarot today. All right? Your healing therapy is acceptance. I accept every step that life presents me with resistance. I try to find out what the universe is trying to teach me so that I can grow, thus advance in freedom and on the path to light and of light. All right. Yeah. We have to accept the steps in life whether we like them or not. You may step into a hole. The hole is there to teach us a lesson. Just remember about the step out of the hole. That matters too. Every step has a purpose. All right. Star Seed Oracle today. This is pretty. The blue flame. Spontaneous awakening. Activation. Integration time. We got a theme. We've been talking about that. Awakening. Integrating. All right. Let's find out what this blue flame is. All right. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical kundalini awakening and a deep cellular and DNA healing. I believe that very much so. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. I think if you're listening to this message, you know how messy it can be. Exhausting and confusing as well. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate, and awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. It means you're going to walk around with your head in the clouds. What is happening? If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends, by the way, treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes that you're going through. Yeah, it never stops, because once we leave this density, then, well, the positive side of that is this pain and suffering that we have in the physical here in this realm will go away. But our process of integrating and awakening will continue, because then you're going on to the next density, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, so we're constantly moving. This is the rough one. If we can get through this, we can get through anything. It'll be okay. All right? All right. Telepathy Tree Oracle today is Allure. Consider this situation carefully. Okay, so what situation are you in? If it's this awakening process, be in the moment. Let it happen. Okay? There's a reason you're in the situation that you're in. Everyone can answer this differently. What are you going through that you have to pay closer attention to? Because it's for you particularly. We're all different. We're all unique. Remember, don't compare yourself to somebody else. You're going through what you're going through because that's your purpose. That's your contract. All right? Trust your intuition. Trust your gut. All right? That helps awaken you. Accept that you can do it. I know you're searching for something, but remember, every day is a new beginning. All right? Your extra card from Tarot today is Miss Lang herself. This is the High Priestess. All right? No, I do not like occult pentagrams because I'm not thinking negative when I know the feeling of this card. It really is about knowing your intuition. I ignore that. That's the only part of tarot artistry that I don't like. I don't like the darkness of some of the symbology in this. But I look past it because I know the divine energy of the High Priestess and what it means. Now, she can be tricky, and she one bossy lady. It can mean secrets and things, but we need to remember she is highly intuitive. She's in tune with the spiritual realm, okay? Dark to light, the two pillars. Darkness to light, beyond the veil. And that is part of our awakening, our great adventure. Listening to our intuition, okay? Accept where you are at the moment. Just be in the moment, and it'll continue to grow. You might be a little extra sensitive to it right now, but that's okay. Trust your intuition. You know that little knot in the pit of your stomach. If you know something, good or bad, go with it. You get up what you call the goosebumps, and the hair stands up on the back of your neck, all that good stuff. All right? You feel spirit, and they're trying to tell you something. Maybe your face will start itching off like mine does. You start sneezing. Spirit has a weird way. Everybody's different. But be aware of it. Be in the moment. Be present. And know that you're loved by me. You should be by yourself. All right? No spitting on the mirror. And absolutely know that God loves you. All right? All right, guys. Have a very blessed Friday. See you on the round table.